welcome to Valley Spotlight. We say that every single week, but we do not get to say welcome to the homestead. And welcome, Chef Dan.
Thank you.
Welcome, Jim. Hi, Mike.
Logan, Dan O'Brien, Mike Case, Lauren Lindvig here at Homestead for this week's show. And thank you so much for having us, you guys.
Thanks for having us on.
Incredible.
Boy, this is your rockin' and rollin' season, isn't it?
It is the rockin' and rollin' season.
Yeah, once the spring hits and people start to sit outside, it gets a little fun.
It just starts building and building and just doesn't stop, just keeps going. Concerts start coming in June. Things like Wine Fest start the June off, and then concerts go until pretty much mid-September.
And you guys, you're talking about the planning and the building and all of those things. And Chef Dan, you just joined this team recently in January out here in Columbiana. What made you want to come here? And you've done an incredible job. I mean, the buzz is out there that this guy, you have single-handedly taken a menu to a new level, okay?
So the farm to table interested me without question. They do have their own farm that supplies the restaurant with fresh produce. As you can see here with the dishes we've prepared, everything's really colorful, super flavorful. All of these dishes, some of them are my own, some of them I steal from other people, but I don't take bad ideas.
That's fine.
Other than that, I mean, I just love this place. It's great.
Oh, you can see it, you can feel it from you guys. All right, I got to ask you, you're the pescatarian on staff, right? So a lot of fish involved.
Well, we got 4 right here. Yeah, we do.
A lot of fish.
Do you want to take us through, or who wants to talk about the food? Why don't we just start here and just kind of work our way around?
Oh, you're going to start there, so he can eat that one.
You have a bourbon peach salmon here. This is Cutler Cove salmon. Which is the only USA grown Maine salmon provided to the United States, right? Oh, Cutler Cove, great product. We just got this at the Northern Hazelrod Shell. Works great with a bourbon peach sauce. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. These are U10 scallops, under 10 per pound, which that means they're just
big, right?
Large, right? On a grilled portobello marinated mushroom, garlic, spinach, and garnished with a cilantro lime aioli, right? So
You made this one up yourself.
Shrimp avocados, I did. So I just thought if shrimp was with wine, butter, and lemon and an avocado, it'd be a great texture and flavor, and it turned out great.
Oh, very nice.
One of our most popular brunch items.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And when this one came out of the kitchen, Mike was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna have that one."
Well, you don't see too many dishes with seaweed salad on it.
100%.
Unless you're at a an Asian or Japanese
fusion,
restaurant.
Japanese, without question. And then same thing like this one is fresh mango salsa. I use a ponzu sauce for the flavor, and that is sushi grade ahi tuna.
The plating, what you've done with these colors, and Steel Light lets us come out here and hang out with you guys, but the colors of just the way that this looks as a chef, when you see this come out, you're smiling, and I don't have to ask if he's happy about it, because you can see it.
It's artists, right? So if I have a colorful palette to work from, all of my food pops, makes it look great.
This is gorgeous stuff.
So if it looks great, the eyes eat before the mouth ever touches it,
with
right?
the eyes.
Yeah, that's part of our problem.
I'm going to get you with my fork.
That's okay.
Is that
That's okay.
Absolutely.
Only so much room on this table, and Chef Dan's got some other stuff we're going to bring in as we go along, but thank you so much for being here.
Of course, thanks for having us.
I know you're prepping for when do the concerts start? Right around Memorial Day, right, a little bit after that?
Yeah, it starts first week of June is Wine Fest, and then we roll right into the concerts the following week after that. So.
Okay, and Homestead's open on Sunday.
Welcome to a team, yeah.
They're ready for brunch.
Yeah, they're ready for brunch as we speak, so get here as soon as you possibly can. This looks to die for. All right, down the road in Salem, Ohio, there is a place called Kast Iron Soda Works. If you haven't heard about this team, about this family, about this spot yet, wait till you see what they have created for every single generation, and you can pull up to the bar, and you can be like 8 years old. My daughter did it.
Very cool.
You are at Kast Iron Soda Works, and it's just, I think it's special because it's just a cool place to be. Yeah. It's a fun place to hang out.
Kast Iron Soda Works in Salem, Ohio is one of those rare places where anyone really would like to hang out. And that's why the idea behind this place really started to bubble.
I think the initial desire was to create just a good gathering space, a fun space for family and friends to hang out and not feel rushed to leave, and not have to be at a restaurant where you're getting a meal or in a bar where you're getting a drink, but just hang out, and for all ages. And so we were really actually kind of developing that idea for like community and gathering space before we really had a platform for it. And we kept coming up with all kinds of ideas about, let's put board games in it and people can just have fun and they don't have to spend a lot of money. And then finally my husband said, okay, but like they have to spend some money, like we have to sell something. We can't just have this space and not sell something.
Will and Leslie Klein landed on soda, and lots of it.
It's about 35 feet and 4 shelves full of sodas. So there's a little over 500 on the wall. That's one of everything. And that's just our display. We keep them all in coolers. So when people want to drink something, we can pull out a cold one and pop it open. So
You've got some weird ones, right?
we have some really weird ones, yeah. And they're meant to be weird. But yeah, we have things like ranch dressing and blue cheese and ketchup and mustard and bacon and yeah, but not good. I mean,
But people buy them?
people buy them. They usually ask, like, is the ranch dressing any good? And we say no.
But there are so many that are good. The featured sodas are constantly changing, but there are a few staple items, like the house-made cast iron root beer, that has been a huge hit.
Well, the default is the root beer because my wife makes it. So I always say the root beer. When they say, what's your favorite root beer? My wife's. That's the favorite root beer. But the ones that are always changing, I think those are neat because they're bringing back the old style stuff. We had a person in here for a birthday party. Didn't realize it was his birthday party, but he wanted a purple cow. Can we make that? Absolutely. And when I went back and I said, how's your purple cow? He goes, it's just like the way my mom made it. His birthday was the 77th birthday. And so we brought back a memory from his childhood, and that's what made it cool. And so when you bring those old ones back, you're bringing back memories for people. It's nostalgia for some, it's a novelty for others.
The husband and wife team decided to name this place after their 4 daughters. K-A-S-T are their initials, and the initial reaction from the community and beyond has been overwhelming, to say the least.
I feel like we've gotten so much support from Salem and surrounding communities, and it's kind of blown us away. I had some high school kids asking me a couple weeks ago, like, from your vision to reality, like how close are they? And I was like, oh my gosh, like not even close as far as the response that we've gotten from it. I was hoping it would be well received and that people would use the space the way we dreamed it would be used, but I didn't imagine that we would have the response that we did from not only the surrounding communities, but we get people from Pittsburgh and Cleveland and Akron and Canton and Columbus and West Virginia, like people driving long ways to
Get here.
to get to us, which I think is really cool.
So the next time you're looking for a place to enjoy something sweet and bubbly while having a chance to make sweet and bubbly board game memories, look no further than Kast Iron Soda Works. The people behind the family-friendly bar are looking forward to seeing you smile.
Are you proud
Am I proud?
of this?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We love what we do. Do what you love.
And never work a day in your life, right?
You don't. It's not work when you're having fun.
I agree.
I feel like there should be more places to drink pop.
I agree.
Pop gets a bad rap.
We like pop. Cheers to pop.
Cheers to pop, everybody.
I know, and cheers to wonderful people creating a place to create memories for families. Like the whole generation. You can bring your mom, you can bring your kids.
Yep.
We'll be happy. And the Candyland and the Battleship. When was the last time you saw teenagers sit down and play a game?
It's about time.
I know.
That's right.
I know. Do you want to take a little break so
Yeah.
I can go back to eating this?
All right.
This is so
I'm going to
good.
work my way around as well. We'll be back. Pesto's Test Kitchen on the way.
Heels is the low-cost living, anti-inflation department store.
Shop Hills in the Liberty, Lincoln Knolls, and Boardman Plaza's Youngstown, and the Ridgeview Plaza in Warren, and the Hills location in Champion, all open 10 till 10 daily.
at this. Patio season at Wahaka.
I know. Finally, it's here.
Pesto's Test Kitchen gone
over.
catering.
We are catering. Yes, we are. Absolutely.
This is a big moment for you, Mark.
Well, you know what? It's just another layer to the business to add that extra service for our guests.
Yeah.
You know, like if I'm having a Super Bowl Sunday party, why not get Wahaka tacos? If I'm watching the Final Four, if I'm, have my family over and I don't feel like cooking.
That's exactly right. We're coming off of lots of graduation parties, lots of birthday parties, lots of summer festivities that are happening finally because the world's coming back alive again, which we're able to all hang out, which we haven't been able to do for a long time. But this is the Wahaka Taco catering box, and ours is full of all kinds of good stuff.
It is. What did our chefs make for us back there?
Let's see what we got in here. Hold on. First things first.
Our taco technicians.
Right, our taco technicians and our burrito baristas. Look at these.
And this is perfect for pharmaceutical reps, dentist's office, doctor's office when they have their, they want to do lunch for their staff.
So we are working on getting your catering menu online so that way people understand that you can order a whole tray of burritos.
A whole tray of burritos. You can get a half tray, you can get a whole tray. Same with tacos, same with the whole menu. Even the slushies. I don't know. It's like Christmas. I like opening up boxes.
It is like Christmas.
It's like a Forrest Gump moment right now.
So this is how it would come for people that if
Life
they
is
ordered,
like a box of tacos.
we should get t-shirts made that said,
oh, those look great.
Look at the enchiladas.
Well, those are your favorite. Those are the carnitas with the salsa verde.
These are my favorites.
And that just looks amazing. Look how fresh that looks.
It really does.
The great thing about our food here and what I'm so proud of at Wahaka Taco is it is so fresh. We're a fresh scratch kitchen every day of the week, except for Sunday because we're closed. But every day of the week, the chefs are back there, the taco technicians are back there. The food is just so bright, so crisp. And you know what? It's surprisingly light. It's not heavy, and it's not heavy on your stomach. And I can guarantee you're not going to have any stomach duress when you eat ours.
That's a half order of tacos.
It's a half order of tacos.
A half order of tacos. So you could get 18 or 9 in a full tray.
Yeah.
And last but not least, I'm really hoping that this is the elote.
I can smell it from here.
Did they do it?
I can smell it.
Oh my gosh, Mark.
God gave me a good sniffer.
You're right. Look at this.
It's so
Look
good.
at this. You guys can get this for a whole entire pack of people.
And I can't wait. And I got to be honest with you, our produce supplier, they've done a phenomenal job wherever they're sourcing the corn from. Because I took it home the other night because it was Mother's Day, and Melissa got her Alaskan king crab legs. But the corn was so ridiculously sweet. And I'd like to know where it's in season somewhere.
I think this is fantastic.
I do too.
I really think that people need to have this on their radar for parties and for get-togethers.
I mean, that just says love right there.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. WahakaTaco.com. Just fill out the request form.
Yes.
Online.
Mike, Junie, or Jenna will get back to you, and we can set your party up, your catering event. And we're actually looking at a catering.
Yeah, a catering truck. A food truck.
Because that's how we started. We had the Wahaka. We had Bessie.
Yes, we did.
She almost killed me a couple times, but Bessie the food truck. Hopefully she's been retired.
We gotta find a couple photos.
And you know the funny thing is, I still have a set of keys to it hanging in my kitchen.
I am not surprised. We're gonna take a time out, and then we're gonna bring the team out in here so we can enjoy catering out here done by Wahaka. Congratulations, Mark. People have been going crazy about the orders that they've made. So this is a testament to you and your staff. So let's take a time out and bring them out here.
Thank you.
Grammy Award-winning saxophonist Kenny G is coming to the Robbins Theater Saturday, July 8th. Hear all of your favorites from the top-selling instrumental musician of our time. Tickets are on sale now at the Robbins Theater box office or at robbinstheater.com.
You have got to get to Ducat right now because these deals will not last. Save big on the best brands for keeping your yard in tip-top shape. Our deals on Stihl handheld trimmers and blowers last through June, so be sure to get your hands on one. And don't forget, Ducat is still your home for parts and service. Ducat has 2 locations in Warren and Canfield. Stop in and take advantage of these great rebates today.
Taking one cash offer for your home doesn't have to be your only option. I'm Barbara Corcoran, and especially in today's current market, having a local real estate agent who offers great marketing and options that are customized to fit your needs is smart. In Youngstown, the agent I trust is Kelly Warren. Kelly can give you a guarantee to sell your home, instant offer, and the best marketing strategies in the Mahoning Valley. Get the option that's right for you. Go to kellysolda.com.
Well, as promised, we're back. We brought the whole team out here, at least part of our team.
Part of the team. The most important part of the whole building, right here.
It's a beautiful day, too.
It is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. And the fact that you guys are able to offer catering. I know that it's been going so it's been hot, hasn't it, Junie?
Yeah,
It has been.
Yeah, a lot of schools have been ordering. A lot of schools, doctors' offices.
Yeah, the weather's breaking. People are sitting out on the patio, utilizing it more.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I have to say, if I was going to a barbecue or I was having a meeting, and this, I just had a burrito for the first time ever. I can't
believe that.
I know. I can't believe it.
It's amazing.
They're so delicious.
I never tried the burrito though. Wow. Wow, man. It's unbelievable.
I'm just gonna hand him my microphone. Judy, why don't you introduce some of the faces behind Wahaka for us?
So here we have, this is Logan. He's one of our line cooks. Very dependable morning guy for sure. Carla, she's our front of the house. She answers the phones, make sure everyone's taken care of.
And this character over
She
here.
trained us too, to the prep and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
This here is Jesus. He's the
He needs no introduction.
he's the heartbeat of the kitchen. Let me tell
He's
you.
basically, Jesus is our culinary director.
We made this beautiful
Yeah, they do make it beautiful.
food, It's part of.
And finally, he gets the recognition he deserves of manning the kitchen up.
Yep.
Everybody mans up the
I'm
kitchen,
so happy. I'm so
but he's the
happy
heart of the
with
kitchen.
Everybody.
It is.
Everybody treat me good, and I'm so.
Your heart's warm.
I don't know how to say that. Thank you, Marco. Thank you, Marco.
No, thank you. Thank you.
All right, this is our new big announcement. Starting soon, starting on Monday.
It's a new big announcement for the little folks.
This Frisbee Carl, cut. There you go. Oh, right in the dressing. I'm sorry about that. We're going to be serving this for the kids. So
Yeah,
the
every
kids
kid
meal.
on Mondays when we have our Kids Day.
Kids eat for $3.
For $3 they eat. One of the amazing meals for $3.
Yep.
And they get a free Frisbee.
They do. So please come
And
out
it's
here.
beautiful outside. They should be outside playing instead of on these stupid things. So get them a Frisbee.
Parenting advice and great food. You can get it all here at Wahaka. And you guys, for Cinco de Mayo, crazy. And I have to say, on a personal level,
Wow. Thank you, Howland.
People
and the
that watch
surrounding
our
area.
show and people that support us, the response was overwhelmingly great. So
And great job, Freddie, on the T-shirt. That was a great design on the T-shirt
Aw.
that, most everybody got that day.
I know, it was a great day. So Wahaka Taco and Bistro 1907, Pesto's Test Kitchen,
Yep.
round of applause, Mark. This is great stuff.
Thank you,
Catering
thank
coming
you, thank
soon.
you.
Eat more tacos.
Woo!
Yes, and we just got that trademarked.
Tacos.
You should have him. You should have him.
Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, it was cool. That
Isn't
was
he
cool.
great? I love Jesus. And catering. They're doing so much
Uh-huh.
for different parties and graduations and different companies and schools as they let out. We had to do something. You can order Wahaka catering.
That's wonderful.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Okay, it always seems like when you meet someone that's not from here, the reason they end up here is because of some girl or guy or some love interest or something like that.
Or just a great job.
Or a wonderful job.
Thank you,
Most of the
Thank
time,
you,
though,
Mona.
you meet somebody and it's like, yeah, I met him and they came along or whatever. Anyhow,
Yeah.
but not this gentleman we're going to meet. He's from Australia, playing lacrosse at Westminster College. How did those two get together?
I would love to know.
Here we go.
Australia is half a world away.
But yeah, a lot of people play rugby and Australian rules football and cricket.
But you chose lacrosse.
I did, yes.
Choosing lacrosse was easy for Hamish Mathwin. His dad was a great player in Australia, but making his way from Adelaide, which is on the southern coast of that country, and 28 hours away by plane, and then choosing Westminster College, that was a much different choice.
I originally just contacted Westminster, just kind of looking to see if, what their international kind of policies were and like the rules around that, and then that led me to start talking to the coach, and yeah, back and forth. And kind of when I got to high school, I always liked the idea of playing college lacrosse. It really excited me. I had a family friend that came over here, and then a few friends before me come over and find different colleges over in America, and I found my way to Westminster, and yeah, I've been here ever since.
That was 5 years ago. His new coach, Anthony Accardi, is in his first year with the Titans, and he was glad to have Hamish and his leadership when he got here.
I wasn't surprised to see a person from overseas playing lacrosse, but I was surprised to see someone here, out here in Western PA. So I was excited when he got here, but yeah, lacrosse has a big international presence, so just having him here was a blessing in disguise. I think it's definitely helped the team. Right now he's 6th on our team in points, right? So he's been putting up numbers for us. He's been helping us. He's been a first-line midfielder for us for most of the season. So yeah, he's definitely been helping us win games here.
American lacrosse is different than the brand they play down under, but Hamish's style fit right in.
Real shifty, really good stick skills, and that makes it real difficult. He's a savvy player, which makes it real hard to guard a guy like that can protect the stick very well.
The lacrosse here is definitely better, I can say that. It's a higher speed, you have to be way more athletic, and it's definitely of a higher intensity. People here hit you harder, and there's no mercy, and the lacrosse back home in Australia is definitely more gritty. But it's definitely a different style of lacrosse.
A different style of game and a different environment to play it. His one and only visit to Western PA sold him on where he wanted to go.
It wasn't a culture shock, but it was very different. The first time I actually ever visited Westminster was the first time I ever saw snow, and it was the first time I ever saw a squirrel. So it was very exciting for me. It was the little things that kind of piqued my interest.
Did they have to sell you on this place, or were you pretty set that you kind of wanted to come here?
When I did my visit, I was pretty sold already. They didn't really need to do much talking, but I came and watched the game here, and I met all the lacrosse players at the time, and I just kind of knew this was the place for me.
Hamish admits that he misses home and doesn't get back as much as he would like. But his roots here have made this fifth-year senior want to stay when he graduates, and he knows he's made the right choice.
Any regrets?
Absolutely not.
You've loved your time here?
Yes.
Yeah, would you do it again?
Absolutely, in a heartbeat.
Because?
I've just had the best 4 or 5 years of my entire life over here. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you don't really want to miss. Like, now I've been here, I couldn't recommend it more to any of my friends.
And Hamish loves the state so much, he thinks he's going to move to Pittsburgh after he graduates.
He's going to stay.
Do some sales, marketing, that kind of thing.
We like to hear that.
What a great kid. Thanks to the coach and everybody at Westminster for setting it up.
Really great stuff. Speaking of really great stuff, you have to have this.
All right, I'll try that.
Okay, please have this. And then let's talk about something that it's like you ask and the world answers for you. The whole world, including very, very famous people, which we have a couple in this show, so you got to stay tuned.
Hit it.
You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
Yeah, that's right. My friend Rick Springfield on stage, and he's going to finally make a trip to Youngstown. He's beginning his tour in Youngstown.
The text message thread, when we found out that he was coming, he was like, I'll take all of the credit.
Right.
But
only one local reporter had enough guts to have him come to Youngstown. And I'm not kidding. wait till you hear what he said. Yeah, we're going to do, I do a little show in the Youngstown area, which, by the way, you never visit, and we're not happy about it. But I do a little... Oh, not even this millennium, probably.
Really? Wow. All right, well, we'll have to change that.
We're going to have to take care of that, he says.
You kind of stuck it to him a little bit.
Well, it was a little abrasive there, but I wanted people to see him. So it's Rick Springfield. You know that song 867-5309?
That is the number that Fred put on my business card before he actually had my cell phone number, and I gave it out to people. Do I know that number? I know that number better than anybody in the whole world.
Well, the real name
now
of the song is Jenny Jenny, and Tommy Two-Tone did it. He's coming. John Wade, Paul Young, all these guys are coming.
August, right?
And the Hooters. August 4th, Friday, August 4th at the Youngstown Amphitheater. Get your tickets, and you're welcome, Youngstown. You owe me.
Oh, Eric, Ryan, and JC Live. We're sorry about that, but we're
He's
happy for you
his
guys.
Tour here, thanks to me. All right, what's
we
next?
have to take a break.
Okay.
And then we're going to hang out with Kelly Warren.
Oh, good.
All the listings, all the places you need to put your house. There's so much.
Whether it's dinner out with friends and family or your next catered event, Rachel's Restaurant in Austintown always makes it special and delicious. Award-winning cuisine, relaxing atmosphere, and so much more. Rachel's Restaurant, Austintown.
Hey everybody, I'm Mark Canzanetta and I want to welcome you to Wahaka Taco, and I want to invite you down to try our $39 family deal. Authentic Oaxaca flavors are packed into your choice of 8 achote chicken or beef picadillo tacos, 4 mini pieces of elote street corn, chili lime tortilla chips, and 2 of our savory salsas, plus 4 churros with dulce de leche and 4 small burrito slushies. Just $39. Order at WahakaTaco.com now.
Wahaka Taco. Eat more tacos.
RC Compounding specializes in custom medications to meet your individual needs. Our staff can compound medications in unique dosage forms for everyone in your family, even your pets.
For us, we have standards, we have testing, we have personnel training. Every single product that we dispense, we can assure that it meets all standards and above and beyond.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
Papa Canzanetta's peppers, recipe established in 1975. A family secret is now yours to share with the people who add spice to your life. Choose from mild and hot versions, plus our famous original blend too. They're the perfect punch for any dish, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We've got the recipes to prove it. Just follow us on Facebook, order online at papacans.com and pick your peck. Papacans.com. Order 6 jars or more and qualify for free shipping. We like it hot. We're glad you do too.
Here we are, another edition of Home Advantage with Kelly Warren. And full disclosure, I was looking up the address of this place.
Yes.
Which is?
Doing your due diligence, 3214 Quentin Drive.
Right, so I put it in and I think, well, I'll find directions. Well, what I did find was this home is listed on this website, this, like all the way down the side. And I thought that'd be a good idea for a segment because A, I didn't know there were that many websites.
Oh, yes.
And B, I didn't know if that was a good thing that this house is up for sale and on all the websites. So I'm going to put myself in the place of the person selling this house. Is it good that I'm all over the internet like that?
Of course it is, yes. Like the name of the game is advertising and marketing, right? So you want as much exposure as you can get.
How did this house get on all those websites?
You call your friendly neighborhood realtor, and I do all the hard work for you.
What do? Do you have to call everybody, or is it just uploaded into something?
It's all computer driven. You know, we have software that shares from one site to another. So when we put it into our main site, it just automatically channels out. And we put you on about 1,000 websites. So everywhere there's ever been a house, you're there.
Really?
Yes.
And then do you put the same information on each one, pretty much?
Pretty much. They're all set up a little bit different. They highlight different things, or they have them in different orders, but it's the same general data that gets transferred over.
Okay. Aside from kellysolda.com, are there a couple that you prefer or really like?
Well, I prefer that one.
Right, obviously. We
might be a little biased.
We'll talk about that one in a second.
You know, they all have their pros and cons, but the two that are probably the most buyer friendly are Zillow and Realtor.com. They're just well advertised, well known, easy to use. So, you know, while I would rather you go to kellysolda.com, you can find the information on any website, and those two seem to be the popular ones among buyers.
If we do go to kellysolda.com, do you, is it just the web or the houses that you guys have, or is it all the houses in the area like the other ones?
Every house in the area. So we share MLS data with other brokers. So any house listed with any company you can find on our site, and of course our properties get that same exposure all the way out onto every site that's out there.
Okay. When you're on websites like this, like you said before, people can really do some digging on you and your home, right?
Yes.
Which is, some buyers, that's not their favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
Or some sellers, I guess, too.
So some of the sellers want to keep some information private, but it's public record. When the last time the house was sold, how many days it's been on the market, what it sold for last time. All that stuff being public record is just on some of those sites. So there is no keeping the data private like there was 25 years ago, you know?
So buyers are a little more savvy now?
Yes, buyers are so much more informed these days because they have those tools at their fingertips, and they're easy to use. They're just very available to the buyers.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we've said your website enough during this segment. Why don't you say it one more time?
kellysolda.com.
Yes, and then perhaps the phone number in case people want to call you.
One more point, if I can.
Oh, go ahead.
for a buyer, if you don't want to be bombarded with a whole bunch of phone calls and emails and stuff like that, you are safer to go to one site, register one time, rather than if you go to 10 different websites and put your information on all of them, you're going to have every agent in town calling you, texting you, emailing you, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to limit that kind of activity, then go to kellysolda.com and you'll only hear from us.
and that's the way to go. Okay, now give the phone number.
330-717-2689.
See, that was a true home advantage.
That looks like a perfect little bite there.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you, Kelly, by the way. And
all of the different sites. It's so confusing.
I thought so too. That's what she's an expert.
I know. How do you get out of realtor, like all these places? Anyway, you know what? They were mentioning at the very beginning of the show here that they have their own garden that they pull things from. You don't even need a garden when you have Angiuli's Farm Market, especially if you have questions about how to do the vegetable garden, what needs to go where and why. Carl has the 411.
Well, here we are. We are ready to plant our gardens, Carl.
Garden time.
Out at Angiuli's Farm Market here in Canfield. You are our farmer.
Yes.
You are the person that's going to help us make sure.
Yeah, we can help you with variety selection, you know, the amount that how large your garden is and how many plants you can put in there.
Exactly, and I think that is a very, very good point that we need to make first and foremost, is that even if, depending on how much space you have, you don't want to overload these babies. Like right in front of us, we've got these cayenne peppers, which are very interesting to me and Fred because we like things hot.
Yes.
But I would like to have, 100 of them, but that's
not practical. So maybe 1 pack of 4 would do you.
Okay.
You'll probably get more than enough of what you need.
Right.
So yeah, things like that we can help you. Tomatoes, how many tomatoes you need. Got tomatoes back there, herbs. If you just want to do an herb garden, we can help you. We got probably 20 plus varieties of herbs.
Very nice.
So, we've got this beautiful basil that we're growing out right now.
Nice.
We got a lot of that. And then if you don't want to do a good big garden, we got large tomato plants.
This is perfect.
This
you
thing
just have a little back deck with some sun.
This can stay right in there. You continually feed it, give it a little bit of fertilizer.
You don't have to replant it or anything?
Just grow right in here. And we sell a lot of these. They've had a lot of success with these varieties that we put in these pots. We got some peppers and a great tomato if you don't want round slicing beefsteak tomatoes. So lots of options.
I'm looking at the different signs back behind us, and there are so many different types of tomatoes that some of them I've never even heard of.
Right, heirloom varieties, Roma type, beefsteak type, grape, yellow grape, red grape, so we've got them all. So, and we've got, they come in 3 and 4 packs, so you can, pick a few different ones to fit in your garden. And
is it a good idea to take a measurement of how much space you have and what you're wanting within your garden?
Yes, I would do some planning, and then you can come here and we can help you say, hey, this might be too many, place your tomatoes 24 inches apart. You can get, you can put your peppers 17 or 15 inches apart, a little bit closer. They don't mind touching. They do better when they touch.
Okay.
Peppers.
There you go. Did you hear that, Fred? They do better when they touch. That's like me and him.
Yep, you guys do better.
we do better. We can hold hands. This is just a wonderful place to come. Family-owned business. So many different generations have their hands.
Yep.
When it comes to all these wonderful plants, you guys do this together, and I think that's a wonderful part of the story. So
it is fun.
Come on out here and say hello to the Angiuli family. Easy to find out here in Canfield.
On State Route 46, 2 miles south of town.
And you guys are open on Sundays, and our show is on Sundays, which means they are open till 6 o'clock on Sundays, right?
Sunday, month of May, we're open till 6.
Okay, follow us on Facebook too, because they do some wonderful posts throughout the entire year with lots of cutie patooties mixed in there.
Exactly.
A couple I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Gisela.
And Lena.
Okay, and Lena. Yeah, and my Mel. Tell
and
her
Mel. We'll do.
Okay.
We'll do.
You just love Carl.
Yeah.
I know.
Their tomatoes bloom all year long because of that greenhouse.
They do.
They're good.
And it's as far as the eye can see. Well, we're going to go from vegetables to cotton candy.
Sugar, right. Yeah.
Straight from one thing to the next. And if you haven't been to the Southern Park Mall lately and you haven't seen the cotton candy dispenser.
Oh, that's cool.
This is the lady behind it, and what a sweetheart she is. She's going to show us how it works.
Well, the kids are basically out of school, and that means we are looking for ways to get them all sugared up and then send them to Grandma and Grandpa's. And this thing behind me, oh, Harita.
Yeah, hi.
I saw this on the Facebook page for the Southern Park Mall.
Yes.
And I screenshotted it. I sent it to my husband. I sent it to our mall friends here. This thing is so cool. What is the name of this thing?
So this is like cotton candy vending machine. The name of it is Honey Cloud Cotton Candy.
Honey Cloud Cotton Candy right here
Yes.
in the food court, right?
Yes.
At the Southern Park Mall. It is very hard to miss. And Harita is going to show us how this baby works.
Yes.
I haven't seen it. All I saw was just the fact that it existed, so I have no idea how it works. So let's why don't you show me what we got to do? And it's pretty simple because the insides, when you open it up, it smells so good.
Yes.
It smells like cotton candy.
Yeah, it is.
Fairly new concept for you and your husband, right?
Yes.
So it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it takes credit card, right?
Yes, it
All right.
does. So when the customer comes, then yes, I want to buy it. Just click yes, I want to buy it.
Yes, I want to buy it. Okay.
Yeah. And here the screen shows all the different kinds and shapes of cotton candies.
Sizes and shapes of cotton candy. All right,
Yes,
let's go
there
with
are
something.
36 different sizes and shapes of cotton candies.
There's this hibiscus and water?
Yeah, just the name of it.
Oh, I want that one.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then,
or you can just select any of the flowers or butterfly, the flower, anything, the cards. You can select any of it. So depends upon the shape and size, the price varies.
Okay.
So our starting price is $8. The highest price is $8.
Okay.
And then the 7, 6, and 5.
7, 6, and 5. So I picked one at $6.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. And Harita's going to treat me, I think, to this one.
Yes.
My debit card
It's my pleasure.
was eaten by our dog. I have a new one on order. Don't worry. Thank you, Harita. All right. So you just push the.
So just pay.
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 Okay.
It shows two options, either the card or the cash.
Okay.
So you
We'll
just
hit
press
the
the
card.
card.
Yeah.
It approved. And now it's making the cotton candy.
It's going right now?
Yeah. So this is a programmed robo which moves and spins the cotton candy according to the shape selected by the customer.
This is called Lauren Cam.
Okay.
This is why I keep this right here. Oh, see, there's Harita. Oh, beautiful. And
Yeah.
look at this. It does it right in front of you.
Yeah.
Wow. That is some neat stuff there. I can't believe this. So people can pick different kinds of flavors, different kinds of colors. And this is like how when you go to like a Canfield fair, when you go to, and like they do the,
yes.
It's like that whole process.
Yes. But it comes in a vending machine. We don't have to touch and it don't expose to the air. Yeah.
What do people say about it? What are people's
They love
reaction?
it. I love, especially the kids' smiles when they watch the cotton candy being made. I love the smiles on their faces.
Her smile is just as lovely as anyone's. And if you could do that over and over and over again with the little ones, I can't even, it's making me smile. And, I didn't even get that much sleep last night.
Once it is done, it comes to the other cabin and it closes the door, the main cabin, and then the one at the outside door, it opens out, and then the customer is ready to take the cotton candy out.
This is it?
Yeah, you can take it out.
I take it out?
Yeah,
It's not
just pull it out, that's okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
My goodness. Look at this. All right. Cheers to you, Harita.
Thank you.
Oh, we have to do this together.
Sure.
There
Okay,
you go.
I'll have some.
Right? Twist my arm. I'm not doing this alone.
Isn't it delicious?
Fred, you have got to try this. It tastes like custard or like ice cream.
Vanilla. The white one is vanilla. We have like 4 different flavors. Along with the sugars, we have 4 different flavors. So yeah.
Get out
so
of
the
town.
white one is vanilla.
This is delicious. Oh my gosh, this is like gourmet cotton candy. I wish I would have tried it before I started this interview because I think I would have said something different, but you gotta come out here. It's in the food court right at the Southern Park Mall. And then send me a message and tell me, oh yeah, Lauren, you were right. Thank you so much, Rita.
Thank you.
What a treat. Congratulations.
Thank you.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
Only A to Z.com.
It's official. We're moving Valley Spotlight to our new time slot, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. on WBCB. That way, if we feature something that happens on a Sunday, you can make it. Make us a part of your Sunday morning routine. Join us, Valley Spotlight at 10 a.m. on WBCB.
Valley Spotlight, welcome back everybody at Homestead here in Columbiana.
And this is so much fun. All the colors, all the plates, all steelite. And I gotta be honest, it doesn't matter what kind of plate that you put this on.
Right, I could be on a paper plate, we'd be just fine with it.
Fred just had it, it's so good. I think it's a red velvet cheesecake.
All right, this time of year. So
my pants don't fit.
Or you have some clutter in your home and you want to do a little spring cleaning. So we went to a little place called Clothes Mentor in Howland. Welcome to Clothes Mentor in Howland, and we tried to combine two topics here, spring fashion and spring cleaning. So we put them together at this wonderful store with Heather, one of the owners. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
How much fun. How long have you and your partners owned the Clothes Mentor?
We've been here 7 years.
7 years.
Unbelievable, yeah.
I'm impressed at the amount of merchandise you guys have built up. It's a huge space.
You know, people often walk in here and they forget we're resale.
Yeah.
They forget we're a secondhand store because it really looks like a retail store.
It really does. Yeah. All right, we want to talk a little about spring fashion a little bit. So tell me some of the things you're seeing or what you think are in this time of year.
This time of year, of course, everybody's looking for a dress because it's like the one piece you need in your wardrobe.
Versatile.
And yeah, it's very versatile. We like bright colors, patterns, prints, florals, gingham, and also lighter fabrications as we head into the warmer months. And it is getting warmer, so you know, a lighter cotton, a linen, things like that.
What's nice here is not just the outfit, but you can do different accessories also, right?
Yeah, we offer everything from jewelry, handbags, shoes, jackets, athletic wear. Yep, we dress you head to toe.
I saw you had some higher end items too, which I thought was really neat and probably difficult to get.
Yeah, I think it's a hidden gem here, and people don't realize that while we do carry, you know, Old Navy and Target items, we also have some very high-end items. We have had many Louis Vuitton handbags come in here, and currently we have a Louis Vuitton zippy wallet that retails in a store for over $1,000.
Really?
But here you can get it for $375.
How do I know that they're authentic? I see some Coach purses too. How do you know?
We stand by our product. We authenticate them. When it's a higher end brand, we use a third-party authentication service. So you can rest assured what you're buying here is authentic designer items.
Well, I mean, when viewers see this, they're probably going to say to themselves, are they in Paris with supermodels? No, these are just regular folks like us, Frankie and Jonna, and you put them together in some outfits or they pick them out. Tell people what they have.
Yeah, what each of them is wearing. I was trying to show you how you can wear a dress and you can layer it. That's what we love about dresses. Frankie has on a really nice floral dress. She's got a bright color, a pop of color in her wristlet, and also on her shoes. She pulled out, you could see she pulled out different colors. Both are bright.
Right.
And then with Jonna, we also have a floral dress. She chose to wear a nice spring jacket with it, and she loves a designer handbag. So
who doesn't?
And then we got that one's trimmed in a nice pretty pink, so it's a great spring and summer color.
Very well put together. Okay, now that we want to talk about clutter and spring cleaning a little bit. I know people would maybe just want to bring some stuff in, but you don't want to be frustrated and go back with the same exact stuff. So what are you guys looking for to kind of make it easy for the transaction?
Right now we're looking for spring and summer. We like shorts, capris, tops. There's no point necessary to come in and sell to us. We take items up until 5 o'clock Monday through Saturday. Once you come in, we'll walk you through the process. We want to make it easy for you. And then once we're done with it, we can tell you if you want cash or store credit, because you get 25% more if you do store credit.
Not too bad.
And it's nice to recycle things and put some new things in, get rid of some old things, stuff like that.
Okay, phone number in case people are interested in giving you a call and asking, and then give me the hours too. You kind of touched on it a little bit.
Yeah, our hours are Monday through Friday, 12 until 6 p.m.
Okay.
And Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And our phone number is 330-469-9628.
And if you'd like to look at some of the inventory, it's online, right?
Yep, absolutely. Clothes Manor Howland. It's on Facebook as well as we have a website, Clothes Manor Howland.
Yep, and when you come into the plaza here in Howland, you'll see the giant eagle in the middle. It's down to the left-hand side. Thank you, models. Nice job.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for having us.
Absolutely.
Okay. There you go. I know we all have piles of things that are really nice, but we just have moved on to the next
This is true.
season
This
or
is
whatever.
True. And, to just revamp things, looking for really good stuff. I'll be there. Ron said I should go.
Oh, well, there you go. It is a nice place.
Oh my God. Our friends at the Ray Arc Center, they are always up to something. And coming soon, we're going to be showing you how busy they really are when it comes to some of the things that are behind the scenes that we're going to be able to showcase. But they also know
they have a super friend.
People, a super duper friend, and Scott Austalosh had the opportunity to set up a wonderful meeting for us to understand more about the film industry and how they're all working together.
Well, a very special Valley Spotlight moment with our good friend Scott Austalosh from Voices for Autism, and you'll see Sophia running back and forth. But Jason Campbell, welcome to the show. Jason,
Thanks for having me.
No problem. You guys are in Grand Rapids, Michigan right now. And for all of our people at home watching, you guys are working on a film. You have a production company and a film company, Jason, that you're in charge of that does some really remarkable projects. So real quick, what are you guys working on right now? And then we'll get to another special guest here in a moment.
So we have a film company, a faith and family film company called JC Films. We're working on a movie. We always work on a bunch of movies. And, oh, sorry. Somebody wants to say hi. Hey, everybody.
Look at who it is! Oh my gosh, this is Dean Cain. One of my from my childhood, I was moderately obsessed with you growing up and watched every Sunday.
We're the same age. We're the same age. How's that possible?
Same age, right? For sure. For sure. But Dean Cain, you are working on this project, and Scott is our local touch point for Voices for Autism. And to see all of you on one screen with our Sophia is a huge moment for our friends in Youngstown.
Yeah,
so
good stuff.
I need to stop and say hi. Now I got to go back out there and make a movie.
He's got to work.
I'll see y'all in a minute. All right.
Thank you so much. And there's our Sophia. So, Jason, you have some big star power along with you on some of these projects. Dean Cain, Superman, in my heart of hearts. I know everybody has their own definition of Superman, but he's mine. So I got to just make sure I say that. So how did you come to be in the line of work that you're in, and being able to bring some of our friends with autism into the equation? Is a new sequence for you, right?
Yeah, so we've been around for about 13 years. We've made about 70 films, all faith and all family. Yeah. And one of our big things that we try to do is how do we get more people involved in Christian filmmaking? That's a big mission for us, what we're trying to do. So when we go and shoot a film, we try to get as many. We're at a conference right now. It's got 200 and some people here in the background, makes things crazy, but it gives people an opportunity to get involved. But start thinking about people with autism, with some of those challenges. Why can't they be involved? Why can't they be part of the process? Why can't they be filmmakers? Why can't they write scripts? Why can't they act? So if we can open up the door for people with autism to say, yes, you can, we want to do that. So that's kind of a partnership with Scott to say, hey, let's do this. Let's bring people in like Sophia. Let's get them to see what this is all about. Because just because of their autism doesn't mean they can't be actors, doesn't mean that they can't be filmmakers, doesn't mean they can't be creative. So if we can foster that atmosphere, we're going to do it.
They have some of the most creative minds I've ever seen, right, Scott? And I know you are, you are an advocate in every way, not just with music, but now with film. To see all these things come together, gosh, I mean, we're proud of you. You must be pretty proud, huh?
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Jason and I met last year at the International Christian Film Festival, and I called him up, and the idea that we have it's not real new. It's just we're going to do it better.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is create, make it more efficient for people like Jason to bring people like Sophia and other people with special needs into their films.
I see her sneaking in the
making a lot of
frame,
friends here
in
today.
the frame right there. She has a way with all of us, doesn't she, Jason? So I just have to say, the project that you're working on right now, family, church, and work, and sometimes we all complain about those kinds of things in our life. I think this is an interesting one.
Yeah, so it's a series. They're all feature films, but it's a series. And I think, like I was telling you earlier, Ronald Reagan once said that if Americans would triple their troubles, they'd find out that they are much better off than many people around the world. And sometimes we take for granted things like our families and our church and our work life and complain and bellyache, and it's really not that bad. Things are really not as bad as we make them. So it's kind of a comedy. Dean's in all three of them. So we're doing some of that pickup here. So they'll probably be done later this summer.
Very, very good. Well, we will find out when they're going to be coming to a screen near us. And you just got to scoot that screen over so I can see Miss Sophia. I know she was running through a couple of those screens. There's our star. There's our lady. I just thank you so much for making time for us. And please give Dean our best. And we can't wait to see what projects are coming next for you guys. I need you to know that there's a huge population of people who this really matters to. Okay? So from our Valley Spotlight family to you guys, we wish you the best. We're so proud, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks,
guys.
Thanks, Lauren.
Blood kisses.
Thank you, Scott. And Dean Cain, our new superhero friend.
I know you
movie star friend.
He only had a couple seconds for us, but I was pretty excited most of the day. I told my mom that I was going to talk to Dean Cain. I was pretty proud of that moment. I watched that show growing up, so I loved it so much. You know what our Ron Flaviano loves more than anything?
Yes, malls and stores.
And Route 46 in Niles.
This is a whole bunch of them.
There's so much going on.
Right.
Mike, we're going to let you do this one, okay?
Businesses along Route 46 have been popping up like spring flowers. Mod Wash, Advanced Dermatology, Mission Barbecue, Home Goods, Longhorn Steakhouse. There's a new Bass Pro Shop on the way, and the newly opened Meijer Super Center. We have a lot of great grocery stores in town, but we were on hand for the press preview day at Meijer and got a sneak peek inside.
We're 160,000 square feet, but it's all very deliberate and intentional in how it's set up. We make sure that we keep our aisles very wide and easy to access and get through, so you're not walking down aisles bumping into other customers. We have a flow that is just very easy for customers to be able to come in, even though it's big, to be able to get through quickly and get everything that they need. We set out to hire 350 team members, and we've been able to reach our goal. The community has been very receptive throughout the hiring events we've had over the last couple months, and we just continue to find great talent within the Warren community.
Our senior management was talking with Meijer. They know it would be a great fit for the marketplace, but it's a matter of working through all the particulars, and especially with a store this size, and the fact that Meijer likes to establish several stores in a marketplace at one time within their time frame, it made it more complicated.
Meijer supports local groups and charities, donating $15,000 to Inspiring Minds for the grand opening.
It means a lot. It's great to see companies that come to our community and want to support our mission. A lot of people have put a lot of work into making this happen, and it's just really awesome to see someone who really believes in our work.
In addition to the main supercenter, Meijer offers a gas station with a convenience store in the front parking lot. And my biggest pet peeve, it's not Meijer's, it's Meijer. It's not Aldi's, it's Aldi. Please.
It's not Barnes & Noble's.
Nope, and it's not Wimbledon, it's Wimbledon. All right, anyways, thank you.
Welcome back, guys. Did you like Michael's vent?
I did, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because those are true names.
It's crazy. These crab cakes
have a story.
Usually, it's a lot of breading and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not in these. Why, Chef Dan? Why?
So this is a circa 1926 recipe from great-grandfather O'Brien, who was also an executive chef, made with an egg white mousse. So I finely dice our chef a nod red and green pepper, and red onion.
Yeah.
And then I make the egg white mousse and only encompass it in breadcrumbs, so you get a true crab cake, right?
God. It's crab.
It's all
100%.
All crab.
The egg white mousse disappears and it binds the crab cake to a cake form, just like that. And with the house-made remoulade, touch of capers in there, it's an excellent recipe.
Did you feel like you had to be a chef? Like everybody in your family's a chef?
Without question. I was forced only because my 2 older brothers didn't do it.
Oh, yeah. Trickled down to you.
I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did.
Thank you.
Those crab cakes.
This is amazing.
Thank you. He eats them like
Everything's great. We never got to the sandwich,
And you
the
have
roast
had
beef
this on the
sandwich.
menu.
I had it in the back.
Oh, okay.
What's it called? French
It's
dip?
a French dip.
But
so,
it's a special kind.
sous vide brisket, sliced thin on a 3-cheese Asiago baked loaf, right? With a sliced horseradish cheese served with a house-made au jus.
There you go.
Au jus on me.
Yeah. Jim, thank you for having us.
No problem.
You
Thanks for
can
having
hang out with
us
us
on.
anytime. He laughs at my jokes.
So good. Remind them again the days you're open and all the fun stuff you guys have going on in the evenings.
Sure. We're open Tuesday through Sunday. We open at 3 p.m. for happy hour pretty much every day during the week, and open up the kitchen at 4 p.m. Then on Saturday we open up at 11 a.m. Saturdays and Sundays 11 a.m. for brunch, and then we switch over to dinner for those evenings. And like I said, Saturday nights throughout the summer we have the concert series outside.
Right.
So come catch a concert and some good food.
If you like to be outside at all, and we all do, when the weather gets nice, this is the place to go. So
You guys, we go to a lot of great places. We really do.
We do.
And we're very, very fortunate to be able to sample on so much, but this is amazing.
Yeah, great
So,
stuff, you guys.
Really, really
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you so much for being
proud
here.
of it.
And thank you to Steelite for opening up the doors to so many wonderful things that we've never been able to experience, including you guys. So this is great.
Awesome.
thanks for watching Valley Spotlight this week. You can catch us on
ValleySpotlight.com. Download the Roku channel or follow us on Instagram or Facebook or right here on the WBCB. We're so happy to have you. And this is Ron's favorite part of the show, the retro commercial.
It's one of my favorites too, and we've talked about Australia a little bit. So Kmarts are big in Australia. There's like 300 of them, even though we don't have hardly any left.
No.
So here you go. Thanks for watching. Say goodbye, everybody.
What? Not there? Not here at Kmart's Wallpaper and Paint sale? At $24.78, these 4-litre cans of Dulux, Berger and Wattle Soliguard are going fast. Soliguard comes and goes in these colours. Dulux and Berger, they come in just about any colour because Kmart tinted for free. Wallpaper, it's going out at 20% off. All varieties. I saved these for you. You can't do better than Kmart.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel. It's official. We're moving Valley Spotlight to our new time slot, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. on WBCB. That way, if we feature something that happens on a Sunday, you can make it. Make us a part of your Sunday morning routine. Join us, Valley Spotlight at 10 a.m. on WBCB.